If you dislike being a salesy sales rep but want to generate sales 10 times easier, building personal brand on social media is the way to go. In this video, let's talk about how to build personal brand on social media to generate sales 10 times easier. So there are 3 proven tactics to build personal brand to attract followers and turn them into your fans. And followers and fans really have a big difference, okay? So followers, they probably got entertained by your content just at that moment. So whether you dance or you sing or your content is funny at that very moment, and then they follow you just for the entertainment purposes. But if your followers turn into your fans, it's because your content resonates with them and it really gives them value, so they follow you. They're gonna like you, they're gonna support you, and they're gonna love you till the end. That's the difference between followers and fans. So you want to build fans instead of followers if you want your personal branding to go big. Tactic number 1, be authentic. So a lot of people are having a hard time being authentic, being raw on the internet. So here's an experience I had with my friend. When she just started to create content, right, she's having a hard time to be authentic or be raw in front of camera. She wants to dress nicely, or she wants her background to show like super tidy, clean, or anything like this. And then she wants to wear makeup. So the point is, I'm telling her that she doesn't really need to do all these kind of things. That really doesn't add up to a lot of points for the viewer, because in the beginning you don't really need that. But if you're doing it for a long time already and you want to upgrade your content, yes, that's up to you. In the beginning, it's all about action. The faster you try, the faster you test everything, and you let all the data do the work for you. The more content you push out, the more data will come back. And that is the time you use the data to create more valuable content to your audience. What viewer really wants is how your video, how your content benefit them. That's the main point, right? If your video doesn't teach them something, if your video doesn't resonate with them, they got nothing to like about you. They don't care. People likes to see the real you. Like if you're happy, you just show it out. You're very happy. If you're sad, you just show it. Like I'm having a bad day, you just share whatever you feel that time. People can feel it, people relate to it. Like if you're angry, you can express it out. But I'm not asking you to hit someone, right? Just express why are you angry, what happened to you. Be raw, be authentic, man. That's what the audience want to see. So I believe when you tell your story and you feel like happy, you feel sad, when you share this kind of experience with people, a lot of people are gonna relate to you, because everyone probably have similar things that happen in their day that is totally same with you. So don't be scared to be raw and be authentic, okay? You don't need to have good setup to shoot for content. You just need a phone. In the beginning, if you don't have all this high-end equipment, don't need to worry about that. What you need is a phone and action. Why? Let me show you. Because back in 2015, Mr. Beast started without anything, just a phone camera. Look at his background. Does it look nice? No. But does he care about that? No, he doesn't care. He doesn't have mic during that time. Did he stop producing content? No, he didn't. He keep on taking action and produce content, right? So don't be afraid to be authentic, alright? You just need to take action and keep on producing content that is catered to your followers and turn them into your fans. Number 2, create fun educational content. Educational content sometimes can be super boring if you're like every time teaching people only but without making it fun. Last time I was so bad because I was like teaching all day every day, like I'm teaching people at school, you know, and it makes my content so dry. It's boring. Educational content can be really fun if you know how to put things together. Let me show you what I mean. So this lady is Kate Norton. Her nickname is Miss Excel, and she's really good at Excel. But Excel is so boring, right? If you're gonna teach people how to do Excel, it's such a boring topic, but she makes it so fun, incorporating some dance and music together while she's teaching people how to do Excel. And that is how you create edutainment content, which means educational content plus entertainment content. You mix together, it becomes edutainment content. So Miss Excel really did a great job. Since launching Miss Excel in June 2020, she has grown community of over 1 million people on TikTok and Instagram through viral Excel trick videos infused with creativity, music, and dance. Kate launched Miss Excel in June 2020, went viral within 3 weeks of posting her first video. Can you imagine how powerful is that? Then over the past 4 years, Kate has built an audience of 950k followers on Instagram and 999k followers on TikTok. In 2023, Miss Excel hit 2 million in annual revenue. So this is her recent update. On TikTok, she got 960k followers, and on Instagram, she has 1 million followers. So now this is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? If you have followers and then you turn them into your fans, can you see how how fast is it you can grow your sales within few years? With this massive amounts of followers and fans, do you think that Miss Excel really go to close sales one by one, or she did it by mass closing sales? Only when your personal branding has such a big impact and is growing so powerful, this is how it will help you generate sales 10 times easier. You don't need to close sales one by one. You attract your followers and your fans to come to you to buy your product to generate more sales. That's how easy it is. Tactic number 3, be a great storyteller. I was a really bad storyteller in the past because, like I said, I only like educating people, and then I teach things like very boring. I don't have any story to tell. But after a few years training, after a few years doing content, producing more content, I start to picking up how to tell a story. Story have to be like up and down. It's not like every time up, there's never down. Then if you make the story like there's no payoff, people can't learn anything, right? So you have to have up and down, emotional ride, and that is how the story gets more interesting. So to make it easy for you to understand how to tell a great story, you can actually think of a way to tell a story. Like you tell based on your previous experience. What have you experienced? Maybe something you never express it out, you never tell this kind of story. For some people it's happiness. For some people it's very adventurous when they're young. So that can be a story to tell. You can take some of the example from your past experience. Maybe you're at school, you have embarrassing moment that you want to share, or maybe you're in family gathering, or when you're in your workplace, you have some really bad experience with your bosses. You can share all this kind of story that you're gonna link to your content. If you really don't have any story to tell, like you said, oh, my life is so boring, I don't really know what to tell. But that's okay. If your life is really that boring, right? Then you probably can think of your friends, your relatives, your family members. Think of their stories that you heard before, that they shared to you previously. So take the story to link it back to your content. That is how I create stories. That is how it inspires me. Because to me, story basically is all about what I experienced in my life. And I make it a story and I tell it to link it up with my content. That is how I come up with a good story. And you want to know how to make your story more interesting, you just have to structure it very, very well. And when is the time you put in the problems, you stack your problems, you stack the happiness, you stack the sadness, you make your story more interesting. You have to elevate it if it's happy. If you're sharing a sad story, then go details a bit, what happened. And in the end, your story have to link it up and bring out a payoff to your audience, because every story has to have a closure. If there's no closure, it's like you watch a movie that's never ending. So that is how I come up with story ideas. If you're building a personal brand for your business or as a sales rep, there's only two things that is really, really important, which is traffic and conversion. Traffic equals to your followers, your leads, your fans. So personal branding is the thing that help you to generate more traffic. The next thing you have to do is convert your traffic into sales. Then how does personal brand helps make sales easier? So everyone know this guy, right? Gary Vee. So let's say today Gary Vee wants to sell mineral water, his new product, and I'm his competitor. I also sell mineral water. Who do you think will sell faster and better? Gary Vee or me? Obviously the answer is Gary Vee, right? Everyone know who is he. He's a genius in business, in marketing. But who the hell am I? If I'm his competitor and I want to sell the same thing with him, mineral water, there's no way I can compete with Gary Vee, alright? That is why personal branding is so powerful if you do it the right way. And if you really hate to sell, right, just build your personal brand. Just go provide more valuable contents to your followers, to your audience. Let them see you more. Take action to record more. Be authentic. Tell more stories. Make your educational content more fun. That is how you build your personal brand. Guys, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more personal branding strategy content.